It's ace time. Get a load of this, Nico. I got a Pog beer. Always drink responsibly. All right, here we go. My nose is so itchy. I hate the winter time. I really do. Hello there. There it is. There it is. Welcome to Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Eternity. That's how long we've been playing this for. And I'm not complaining, all right? I love this game, and I must to know how it fucking turns out. So, last we left off, I'll make this quick. Edgeworth is on trial for the murder of a man. I believe he was a I don't know, I need a refresher. But, he killed a man, supposedly, and there's a new prosecutor, obviously, since Edgeworth's the one at the fucking podium. It's this big buff guy, I forget his name, but he's a real a-hole, and, we're gonna go head-to-head with him tonight. So let's do it. I still think it was self-defense, too. Mr. Von Karma, that's his name. So we have just returned after a recess. They took a brief recess, and the guy, by the way, has the judge in his pocket. Big time. He was like, we're gonna take a recess now. And the judge was like, but I'm supposed to be the one to do that. He's like, we're taking it now. He would do this like bitch slap motion. And the judge was like, okay. So now we're here. I say, we make it happen. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat guy. But first, we've got our judge. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. This guy right here.
Yes. Will Miss Lottahart take the stand?
Yay! Nico's girlfriend. We're not doing that voice, by the way, for this guy. We ended up making him this voice. Lottahart, you're a research student at a university? I think it suits him better than what they gave him. A lot of hair. Oh, that I am, Nico. Why, I'm studentier than a fucking astrophysicist on a carousel in the middle of July. Yeah. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add any trouble or subjective. Understand? The dot. Y'all need to learn some manners. Chat. Animu. Understand? Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Alright. So she, if you guys don't remember, was at the shore. She's gonna say it. Supposedly looking for meteors. It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. Oh, that's right, I can't really do this yet, but hang on. Just after midnight. Alright, 12:15 a.m. Fair! I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the I appreciate the sound effect edition. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang! Okay, hang on. She heard a first bang. Then there was another bang. Bang! There was nary a thing on that lake but a boat.
Enough.
I mean, enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Does it? Because it looks to me like a fucking... It looks to me like one of those Chinese, the gates to the temples, like, or like Japanese, it was Japan. Those like temple gates they have, like flipped upside down. Buzza.
Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
I love how he does a little freak out every time, as if it's any different from the last.
Buzza.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. Ha-ha! There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. that voice, I can't do it, man. My voice is already shot. But I've already taken the plunge, so fuck it. It was for Miles' word. What if he was holding the weapon, and Miles shot him out of self-defense, but there were no other weapons than the gun unless it fell overboard, Nico? Could they have dredged it up from that lake?
Oh, no.
The dot. Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt
About this, fuck you, man. So much for impartiality. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Hey, thank you for reminding me, Mr. Wright. You know what that is? 62. That's the sex number. But it's also the objection counter. And we gotta add 1 to it, and then it'll no longer be the sex number. Easy come, easy go. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? Yes, you know, like the defense is supposed to fucking do. We have photographic proof. What question can there be? There's nothing in that photo, you dunce. It's just a fucking 2 blurs. This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. Well, then it's only worth 1 word, a-hole. 1 word 1,000 times equals guilty. You lose. Or do you claim you have found a contradiction in her testimony? Exclamation point. Very well. If you have to, then you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. If I'd known this asshole was going to talk this much, I would have given him a different voice. Then I'll view and help him contempt of court. Nick, my girl. Where is she? Hold on. There's a lot of important stuff that I forgot here today, guys. Yeah. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I like how they have to, like, have her be the audience surrogate for kids who didn't know what the fuck any of this legal jargon means. Contempt of court. I guess I understand. Okay, never mind. I stand the fuck corrected. Basically, he's saying that he's going to say that I'm disrupting the proceedings of the court. That I'm disregarding the authority of him, the a-hole who's already completely in the pocket of the prosecution. Fine. Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Not really, but I'm sure there's one. So yeah. Yeah, I do. I think I noticed one little thing. Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Neither did I, Maya. Let's take him on. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. I mean, last time we did this, it was to, like, agree to fucking... What was it? That Maya was going to be automatically guilty. We won then. We're going to win now.
I pray, for your sake, this isn't a waste of time.
It's not. All right. Miss Hart, if I may call you that, you're pretty, you're tough, you're smart, but I've got no choice but to take you down. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight. Just after midnight. 2 minutes. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Hi, Rivers. You came to see the bell? All right, everybody go away. Neat, right? Cowbell! The reason it looks disgusting for those who might be watching on YouTube is I found it with a metal detector. It's probably like 120 years old, and it still rings. But it is disgusting. Fantastic. Thank you, Rivers. Thank you. You've caught us right in the middle of serving up some justice to a gray-haired a-hole who needs it. Right. Lot of Heart says, well, yes. How's the... How's the audio for you guys? Not too loud? Where's the number? Justice is important? Not according to him, it ain't. Oh, by the way, this is his voice, Rivers. I think you'll get a. I think you'll find it very fitting. I know you want to find contradictions, but really,
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the.
Fuck you, man. You're supposed to let me go through all the boop bops before you start contradicting me. Nearly as important as 19th century cowbells. Oh, I'm fucking chock full of them, boy. I got crowdle bells, sleigh bells. This is 1700s, but it doesn't ring by virtue of the fact that it's fucking destroyed. But it's old. Because the other guy's been doing this for 40 years, Nico. He's probably as corrupt as fucking Pink Seinfeld. I was in my car. Bullshit. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Do I keep all of them or bin? I've been some of them. Rivers, it depends, because, like, there's a lot of things that you find with the metal detector that are, like, that, you know, you'll find dozens of them. I found a bunch when I just went, like these. Back in the 1700s in the U.S. and Britain, the cool dude thing to wear on your shirt were these big-ass buttons. They call them dandy buttons. Big. They're fucking everywhere because all that held them on was that little loop right there on the back. So they fell out all the time. You find them everywhere, and they're 250, 225 years old. You can't keep them all. Sells them on eBay. Yeah, if you wanted to, like, spend years collecting a whole jar of those and then sell it for $40 on eBay. If I wanted that, I could just offer to, I'd go down to the local gas station, find the biggest, hairiest man I know, and suck on his toes for $40. Alright, that's it. I'm out of pocket. We're going back to the game. I was taking pictures in my research. What research? This all sounds... Yes, it does. Why would she have had bang-sensitive microphones for fucking astrology? Astronomy. AstroTurf. Miss Hart. Could you be more specific about your research? Your sextracurricular activities? Oh, I almost fucking brought the beer back up on that one. That's 65. Who has a better history, Europe or North America? Who has a better recorded history, Europe? Because in North America, they didn't really record their history that much. They did oral transmission. But, North American history ain't chopped liver, you understand? At least the natives. Our history is, well, that's actually, Nico, North America, the history of, at least from when they came to colonize, is fucking crazy. Because it was just all these, like, a-hole, like, all these, like conqueror countries fighting over everything, and it was just, like, a constant fucking whirlwind of chaos. Entertaining, yes. Nice, no. The answer is nothing. I object to this. I'm questioning objection. Stay.
Wait, no, I'm the one who says that.
Say it already. Oh, I feel bad for the judge. He's... Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Elaborate, so I can have Mr. Asshole count my thing up some more. You weren't looking at the lake at the time. No. I looked after I heard that noise. I don't like this man. He's fucking... They're really trying to get their objections in. She said that already. Ow. I asked you to find contradictions, not easily chat with witness. Irk. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang, and it wasn't coming from the two gents, if you know what I f***ing... There wasn't everything on the lake. Man, I can see why people are leaving. There wasn't everything on the lake but that boat. There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick, if only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. No, Maya, it's not your fault. Alright, you're better than Mia. It was after Christmas Eve. I was in my car. I heard this bang. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! No, it's the fuck not. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. Oh, I like him. What would have happened if... Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of, like... There are a lot of, like, history YouTube channels that go into that sort of thing, Nico, of, like, what would have happened if this never happened, or if this happened. It's wild. It's speculatory, but it's pretty well researched, usually. Trying to keep him talking witness. To what end? Because he also probably knows there's a contradiction in there. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Bullshit, Grandma. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure, but I don't care. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? She's a cyborg! It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Ah! She was looking for the fucking Loch Ness Monster thing, Gordy. She was looking for Gordy because remember the newspaper said that Gordy, when he appeared, made a bang. That's why she had the camera sensitive to that sound. She's a cryptid fucking enthusiasmalist. That's why she was at the lake. Guys, do you see the objection counter? Do you notice anything about it? Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need further questions. Objection sustained.
That's
Sustained!
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. I know. I was watching Phoenix. I'm kind of waiting to take the hit and start over again. Sorry, Nick, if only my sister were here. I know. Or is there? There must be, right? Hang on. She heard about it. This was fired 3 times. This was fired 3 times. This might be a mistake. No. It's a mistake. That is a mistake. That is not what we want. Let me see this. She was camped up yonder. From there, she definitely saw the boat. She definitely knew the boat was out there. So that's not it. What do you think, Nico? You see anything? See any contradictions? There wasn't near anything on the lake but that boat. Animu. One bullet shot through the heart. Just after midnight, I was in my car. I have no proof against that, right? The photo was taken automatically. That wasn't her. 2 bangs, 1 hit and 1 missed, supposedly, Nico. And yet, this gun was fired thrice. Thrice. Let's try it. Ah, baby. That statement contradicts this evidence. It doesn't. I can already tell I fucked up. But it doesn't matter. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because we're about to change the size of our objection counter. Yeah? How about this? I think this is fair. Like there, maybe? Yeah, that'll do.
Question mark. It does.
I love this channel. All right, how do I fucking?
It doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, I know, I fucked up. I did think. I thinked good. Wait. Didn't I fucking do this already? I swear I did this already. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture clear enough for you? No, it's not. Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. No, we didn't do this, Nico. Yeah, well, of course. And when it's testified, she saw him. There are 14 episodes. Wouldn't surprise me. This is all the first game, right? We haven't moved on to the sequel. This was a long-ass game. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony with noting.
Much your honor. You keep your promise.
That's right. I'm afraid that I'll have to
Penalize any further outbursts, if you know what I mean. By holding you in contempt of court. Oh, never mind. I didn't know what he meant. And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately, understood? Uh-huh. Nick, a lot of this testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But, if I can't say anything, well, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edward, please take a stand.
Hold it. Who was that? It was me. Oh! What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? Best character ever made. Lost Rivers. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? Best character ever made. That's who this is. That's Maya FEY. It was me. That's who it is. Maya.
There's something wrong. Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lot of hearts. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. That face. What was that face? We got a thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those big fucking brawler hands that she's got, too. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. That's right, I saw Edgeworth. Oh, fucking come on, guys, please. Enough! Judge! Declare the defense contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned.
God, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst. No, Maya, no, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone. Maya. She's got the cute fucking bracelets, dude. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains for the guilty verdict be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix? Right? Right, wrong. Right, wrong, wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony. I have to Wright to cross-examine her again. Buzza. It's damn right, Rivers. You missed it, man. For those who might be watching the VOD, we do have all of these Ace Attorney episodes uploaded to youtube.com/DJTinderbox. If you wanted to check them out, they're going up. And I even did a little bit of editing at the beginnings. He looks like an 18th century ship's captain. He does, doesn't he? It's a pretty stupid outfit.
You're in contempt of court.
It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
He's gonna do it right here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Kamma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lonahart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could.
You did great, Maya. You did the best. You did the best.
You have to do the best. Good luck.
Look at her. She's so fucking. She's so fucking. She's very fucking. You guys have to agree she's pretty fucking, right?
Maya.
She's gonna come back and be like, I'm Mia, not Maya, and therefore you can't kick me.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Here we go. That last statement. I saw clear as day the man on the boat with Mr. Edgeworth. That's it. I mean, sure you can. What do you mean you don't know if there was anything in there? That's, I mean, this, right? This. Objection! Gotcha. That's all he wanted, apparently. Got you, Ms. Hart. Finally! What? You got what? Look at this photograph! I don't know why you guys are here. Why are you here? Why? What am I offering? Nothing of value. All right. The photo I took? Why, yes, I do laugh every time I see it. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So. This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Huzza buzza, buzza buzza. You claim you saw Mr. Radcliffe. How? What? Buzza 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 buzza.
Mr. Wright has a point.
Oh, fuck off.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
What do you mean, please? Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstance of your sighting.
I did it. I mean, not really, Phoenix. Calm down, dude. We still got a long ways to go here. How Edgeworth was seen. He had, like, the hair that goes over one eye, and he listened to My Chemical Romance. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. By the way, the only thing I saw when I looked it up was to hit the question button on that first thing. None of this I have seen or saw. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. I'll be the judge of that, ma'am.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. All right. You ready for this, Rivers? I need both of y'all's help here. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Checks out. Those do indeed look to be thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Okay. How thick are grits? Pretty damn thick, Rivers. Pretty darn. Not quite Nicki Minaj level, but I'd say it's a good Katy Perry of thick. it's a good John Goodman thick, if you understand what I mean. Brought your binoculars. Where the fuck are they then, huh? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. The fuck are you gonna do with a pair of binoculars? Wouldn't you need a telescope for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really take photos of meteor showers? That camera's irrelevant. Ow. Hang on. That's 74.
Camera's relevant to this case.
Bullshit.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning.
But notice, if you find nothing there... No, there won't be. That's not how a court works, just so you guys know. Let's examine some grits for comparison. Well, I just happen to have some in my back pocket. As all Southerners do. No, if just so you guys know, in a courtroom setting, you can't go to the defense and be like, if you can go ahead and question the witness, but if this turns out to be a dead end, you get to automatically lose the case, and you have to give me your rare Charizard. Like, fucking, what are you talking about? This is a court proceeding. Yes, I'm going to press. This is make it or break it time, children. Camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case, therefore I will continue my line of questioning. I should have worn my suit today so I could pull that out again. Maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well, Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower, and yet it was set to automatically take a picture with a boom, where either she was looking for a deep impact style end of the world meteor hits and the girl kisses the man and the big wave kills him, or she's full of malarkey. I said it. I said the M word. This is malarkey. I'm adding that to my whatchamacallit. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Says me. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. I hate that. That facial expression of hers is a real nightmare.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. She was there to photograph a lake because she's a lake enthusiast. She's a lost river enthusiast. What exactly was she photographing? Your Honor?
Look at this photo.
Take that. Miss Hart. Hey, Wrench Gang! You're about to watch me kick some legal ass. You ready for this? You ready for this? No, you're not? Alright then. That's enough of that then. This is DG Tinderbox signing off. Newspaper indeed. Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph. A newspaper. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordon! Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Exactly. Are you talking about me? Wait, are you fucking talking about me? Are you I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. We have proof? Alright, I'm taking your word for it, Nico. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well.
Oh, Nico!
What is the proof that we're just trying to photograph Gordy Lake Monster?
Oh, never mind. Okay, I judged you preemptively. I saw the flishy flashing up there, and I assumed it meant that I fucked up. I guess it has to be the camera, set to loud noise. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? And yet it wasn't pointed at Wrench Gang. Thus this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Gordy, for those who don't know, being a bootleg Nessie that they supposedly saw in the lake where the body was dumped the very same night. You were trying to photograph this Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noise. Buzza buzza, buzza buzza.
Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Look at her. Look at her face. Look at that sourpuss. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? Honey, I'm from the north. Our fucking blacksmiths are that smart. So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? I'm kidding, by the way. Southerners are also... Some Southerners are smart. Some Northerners are smart. Most of them ain't. Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly! What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changed nothing.
Not true.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know.
What could it have been? Whatever it was, she was probably embarrassed that she's trying to photograph a fucking plesiosaur. I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm gonna spot it.
Da-da-da.
Have any of you played this before? You're lucky that my hand doesn't extend past this fucking box to cover your message. Lada's new testimony. I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Because they didn't want to put die, and yet it's a game about murder.
You may cross in the...
The witness's testimony's unchanged. No, it's not. It's a whole new fucking thing, dude.
Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Come on, gentlemen, please. I have to do this manually, alright? I don't have, like, a special counter. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
What do you guys think? So none of you have played this before? Wrenchy Rivers, I know, didn't.
Let me first.
Haha, very funny. You understand this is your last chance at
Cross-examination was right. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave.
That's not how a court works, you dick.
That's my verdict at that time. Understood?
Fine. I mean, it is now or never because I have only one battery left. So this really is it, guys. It's this or bust. Oh, never mind. I got 2. You're not a research student at the university. Why'd you fucking lie? Why you always lying? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Except an investigative photographer. Nah, Wrench, there's a couple other folks, but they're lurking. Hold it. An investigative. Bear in mind, it is a Monday. Okay, we're not gonna get a ton in here. An investigative photographer.
Yeah.
You get your photo and sell to the press. That kind of business. I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. But she got even more southern at some point here. She got progressively souther. It's the aliens, chat. What did I fucking tell you? I told you there'd be aliens. I told you they'd come into play eventually. A UFO. You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see, kind of a shaky basics for a career, but it works. It works for a lot of people. You only have Tuesday and you're on Thanksgiving break. Ah, I see. I know those days. I remember them well, and fondly for that matter. Oh, my nose is so itchy, dude. The fucking winter weather is ruining me. It really is. Man, Scoop, I gotta picture that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarmed with competitors. Yeah. It was published in the newspaper, you dillhole. Everybody who is into that sort of thing would have seen it. Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my... By the way, this came out in like 2004 or something. There was internet. That's the only reason you're hiding the truth. Well, actually...
Blackbean.
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance.
How do you know? How do you know, you big fucking oaf? Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep her mouth shut. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. I have a feeling it's gonna be this. I'm not gonna press nothing yet. I have a feeling this one's gonna be something to do with the fact that there were three shots fired and only 2 bangs. Or that maybe that it didn't take a photo of the thing. Wasn't much else to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. She heard a bang. She was looking out at the lake. She heard a bang. Then the gun went off, and she heard another bang. She's got a photograph of the first bang. The question is, do I do it for that, or do I do it for there wasn't else to look at? This. No, right? It does, man! Why are they not fucking acknowledging this? The camera should have taken a photo of that thing. I think I'm just jumping the gun here. Fine, I'm just gonna grill the hell out of her. Exactly, I'm gonna grill you more than grits, even though you don't grill grits. Unless, of course, we're counting grits as the northern way of saying hash browns, in which case you do grill grits. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say if it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Exactly, because it wasn't a goddamn. It wasn't, chat. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious.
Suspicious minds. Witness continue.
Hold your hush, puppies. Pops, I'm getting there. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Is he implying that this is where I need to put out this? Alright, what do you guys think? Newspaper, you think? Newspaper, says Nico. Oh, I'm scared. No, hold on. Thank God for that. For that mechanic. You got lucky, Nico. You got lucky. That's 79 objections in this game so far, guys. We ain't done. Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was the only thing out there you were really looking at. I agree. Any normal person would, but you're a freak. Granted, I'd also be out there. You are far from normal. Wow, what an asshole. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? She will kick Phoenix Wright's ass. You think, I think that's pretty clear here to see. She would push his shit in. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's right. Wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Could have told you. Order continues, right?
You testified. That you... I apologize, excuse me. You were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take... Oh, she's got the sad now! No! Oh. I like her now. I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I think Gordy might be out there.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just... thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. She didn't see shit. She didn't see anything at all. She just wanted the excitement of being here. A man's freedom relies on this. Are you kidding me? You're gonna pretend to be a witness and ruin, potentially, an innocent man's life. 'Cause it's exciting. She got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Well, sure you can. I was shooting the two of them with this camera. Alright, that's why I took this photo. Objection, of course. Make me do more work, why don't you?
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? Honestly, dude, we don't talk about those regions. Can I draw Maya? If you redeem the blackboard board, sure. Otherwise, I don't feel like it. I think we're entitled. We want answers. She took the photo and what? We want truth. Ma'am? Wait a second. How did my mic get so low, but also... Hang on. Hello. Haboom. There we go. That's better. Right? How's my vocal sound to you guys? Not too loud? Not peeking your whatchamacallits? She even had a photograph to prove it. Yes, the second one. Where's the second one? You can't really tell from the photo who's shooting. I know that. That's why I said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said I'll drop the quality of mine, but let's see who's who. That's me doing gumshoe, doing a lot of heart. You guys keeping up on this one? Not loud, not quiet, right on. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? Because it's incriminating, dude, duh. I've got a hunch. I've accidentally fucking no-clipped into the back rooms. The case will never be solved now. Is this a glitch or is this for dramatic effect? I bet them large photos isn't bad for Von Karma. There's my chance! If I'm wrong, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Well, yeah, man. Show me the enlargement. Ms. Hart. Look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Oh, my nose. I apologize. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection.
Because it does not exist.
What? But they said. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it to the court in the first place, you old fool. Oh, he's a lying little... Ooh! Ooh!
What's the meaning of this, Miss Von
Miss Hart, show us the fucking picture. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. You can't. Objection denied. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna fucking happen.
The witness will show the enlargement of the court.
Here it is.
Oh, shit, look at this, guys. We still cannot see who's firing in this. Can't see much of anything except that they're both weirdos wearing trench coats. Are you winning, Nico?
It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not.
Actually, they were both bald men in that, so I don't think so.
Regardless, I'll accept this evidence.
Lake Photo. My favorite lake to go to.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
Bet your ass I am. There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That is why I request you not show.
Yeah, okay.
I suppose this means cross-examination is over.
Over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Ms. Loudheart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
It's not supposed to go like this.
There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
This is bad. Real bad. Hang on. Something's funky here. I think I know what it is. Not quite object, Nico. This. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence. Objection. You fuck.
I believe we've spent enough time talking about Nico.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad, real bad. Fine, then we'll object to the goddamn... There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What would that be?
I don't know. The fact that they're both bald and gray?
You will show the court what you mean. What is about this photo strange?
So here's my reasoning, chat. I could have sworn the gun that we had as evidence was not this gun. I thought it was like a, like it had like a revolver barrel. No, I guess it wasn't a revolver, huh? It was a 9mm. How about the fact that they have no hair? And yet, our fucking witness has hair. The hand. The hand. The hand! Nico! I think it jumped. That's not fair! I pressed the button and it jumped! You saw that. I had the cursor there. I clicked back onto the window and it jumped down here. You saw that. That was malarkey. That was not fair at all. Miles Edgeworth used his other hand, man. I was supposed to be aiming at the shooting hand, dude. Oh my god. Thank god I saved at least somewhat near there. The hand was the shooter. Alright, alright. You saw, I clicked the freaking. I clicked the freaking. Okay. If I'm wrong now, it's my own fault. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. No, as soon as you said it, Nico, you have a good eye. You have a good eye. As soon as you said it, it clicked in my brain. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what?
What does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Look at it. Look at it, Rivers. Wrench Gang. By the way, if you have a murder weapon, you're not going to use a 22 caliber pistol. Most human beings, I mean, it's a deadly thing, all right? I'm not going to deny that. It's deadly. But most people, if you shot them with a 22 caliber pistol, it's only going to piss them off. You understand? Like, this guy would have immediately screamed and tackled him. But, you know, video games and all that. Yeah. There you go. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon from Edgeworth's right hand. Buzza, buzza, buzza. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth! Or he could have been in a, you know, a moment of panic and he just used whatever hand was near the gun, but, you know.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Ms. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who...
I mean, that's presuming a lot. Man, that is presuming a good lot, okay? Some people can fire with multiple hands. Even though the prints are from his right hand, like, that doesn't mean that, like, he didn't use both. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wrench Gang. Even if you couldn't tank it, I'm not denying that a 22 caliber bullet is a very dangerous thing, but most people, especially when you get the adrenaline spike, like, it would just piss them off, and that leaves with a rather large problem. Well, there you go right there, folks. If you want to read Mr. Nico's comment. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely! I think it was your monkey ass. He's the one who looks like, he looks a lot like Miles Edgeworth. He's got the frillies. He's got the big coat. Who's to say Dillhole here didn't do it, huh? Huh?
As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that... Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Oh, fuck. It wasn't Lotta Hart. It wasn't the victim himself. That doesn't make any sense. Larry? Larry was there. You think it makes sense, Nico? But why would he have shot himself? And in the photo, he's pointing it out. Didn't want to do that. You think so, huh? All right, let's try. There's only one explanation remaining. Shot.
Order.
I don't know, Nico. I'm not following.
You're saying the victim committed
Unaliving? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is not out of the question.
Why couldn't it be Larry? What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance. I can go the distance.
The victim was clearly shot from
Further than a meter away. If he had freakishly arm longs like if he had freakishly arm longs like your ass, maybe he could have just gone like this. That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Ew, I hate his little like sprite when they back out like that.
Order, Miss McCoy. Are you sure of the accuracy of data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Someone on the 24th, 25th, yep, from approximately a meter away, Nico.
I see. Very well, allow me to say my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth.
This is a conundrum. It's a conundrum, huh?
Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial
For the day. Wow, we're not done, guys. We're not done.
This court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Chat, what am I gonna do? We've seen the extra photo. No, we haven't seen the extra photo now. There's still a second photograph from the first boom bang from Lotta Hart's camera that she's not showing us. That was a close one. Hey, there's our boy. Animu's boy. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit unaliving, then who? Twitch doesn't like that word anymore. The shooter was always about a meter away. I don't know where I got always there. Who do I love more, Phoenix or Maya? Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Phoenix sucks. I don't like Phoenix. Pointy-haired hedgehog-looking motherfucker. Maya Fey all the way, boys and girls. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Maya Fey all the way, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be the name of this fucking... it's gonna be the title of this video. If you're watching on YouTube right now, you look up at there. The title's down there nowadays, huh? The kids these days like putting the title at the bottom of YouTube. Look down there. You tell me the title of this video isn't Maya Fey all the way. If it's not, then come to twitch.tv/DGTinderbox and complain. And if it is, then I'm not very original with my titlings, huh? Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? He's gonna thank her. Here we go, guys. Here comes the change of heart. Are you ready for this? Here comes the change of heart. Oh, baby. Do it. Do it, boy! It's time for a face turn! Tell her to watch what she says and... Oh, you dick. Man, he was gonna do a thing! He was gonna do the thing. Come here. Hang on. Come here. Where is she? Come on. You know you want to give her kissy. Come on, give her kissy. We're gonna angle her. Yep, ready? All right. Hold steady, okay? This requires absolute concentration. You're gonna make amends right now. Oh, Edgeworth.
Oh boy.
I am going to sit her right here, though, for the remainder of while he's on screen. I'm going to sit her right here on his shoulder. Look at him. He's looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? You think I gave you permission to sit there after the stunt you pulled in court today? That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yay. And all that remains is the Maya plush. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record. Okay, good. I sure enjoyed today's video. I really did. What an intriguing set of circumstances we have here. But unfortunately, the solution to that intrigue is going to have to wait until 30 seconds from now because we're doing a double! And Nico tries to summon the blackboard board anyway. We're not done here! We're doing a double episode. Hey!